Hey guys, Anthony with the Rag Company, and in today's video, we're gonna show you how to remove stubborn bug guts off your car before or after a full wash. Let's do it. So there is two things that haunt my dreams at night when it comes to automotive detailing: bird droppings and bug guts. And the reason for that is that both of those materials sitting on a vehicle's clear coat can cause permanent damage. Yes, you heard that correctly. Both things can actually etch your vehicle's clear coat, causing damage that can only be removed by either wet sanding, polishing, potentially even repainting in certain cases, and we don't want to do that. What I want to do today is show you two different methods to be able to safely remove bug guts, whether it's before a wash or even after the wash. So really, there's no excuse at why you can't get these things off your car. So next to me here is a vehicle that's covered in bug guts. We need to go through and try to clean this off. So as it sits right now, this car is lightly dusty, but believe it or not, this has already been through a tunnel car wash. It virtually did nothing. Let's go ahead and show you a way that people can safely remove these bug guts with a simple pre-treatment spray. So I want to showcase the results that most people probably have when it comes to trying to remove bug guts off their car. Whether you go to a pay and spray, or you go through a tunnel wash, or at home you have a pressure washer, or even just a hose, here's probably what happens. Does that represent your experience? You're spraying, you're praying, and nothing is happening. So then you go, soap is what's gonna remove those bug guts, right? Soap's gotta be the answer. The soap is going to remove the bug guts on its own. Nope. Soap didn't do anything. This is what's gonna happen if you go through a normal gas station car wash, even a tunnel wash that does usually mostly touchless. And now you might be thinking, well, Anthony, you gotta agitate the soap. You gotta get a wash mitt in hand, scrub, 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 right? Put your back into it. That definitely got it. It's a little better. This is the best I got. After all of that work, that sucks. But we're gonna go ahead and leave this for right now, because we're gonna revisit this side here in just a minute with a method that I think actually works a little bit better, that you can incorporate mid-wash or even after the wash. But let's focus more on this side over here. We can see that I haven't touched this side, but I have a chemical that we can spray onto here that would actually make everything I just did 10 times more effective. G-Technic Bug Remover. Why does this stuff make such a difference compared to what we just did? A dedicated bug remover is not just a standard all-purpose cleaner like a lot of people think it is. All-purpose cleaners are great. It's a jack of all trades, kind of master of none, whereas a dedicated bug remover is going to target specifically organic material. Let's go ahead and see how effective a dedicated bug gut remover is when we spray it and pre-treat a panel before even hitting it with water, and talk about the do's and the don'ts. So a general rule when using a bug remover, especially an effective one, is that you don't want to let it dry on the surface. As long as you're not spraying this on and walking off to go grab coffee or take your dog on a walk or whatever it is on a hot day, then you're probably fine. When it comes to grabbing this, make sure you have the hose ready, make sure you are in a shaded area preferably, and make sure that the car is not scorching hot. So if you're going down to a spray and pay, most of the time those are shaded. You can actually just get some water on the area first to try to cool things down. You don't want to spray this on something that's 200 degrees. It's just not ideal. And I'm going to come down here, give it a quick shake, and do spray, spray. You can be pretty liberal with this stuff, but you want to put it on the areas that you have the most like accumulation of bugs, right? You don't want to just spray this willy-nilly over just random spots. You want to kind of target the focus areas. This is where technically a bug gut remover is going to shine the most. Anything with a honeycomb grill or a grill in general, absolute freaking pain, because those bugs are like in the grill, right? Don't have to do any of that physical agitation in a grill when you're using something like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray it. So the second that you spray this, you're usually gonna see an almost immediate reaction, right? So a lot of that organic matter is starting to break down. Now this does look different than some APCs, again, because not all all-purpose cleaners are going to do a great job at removing bug guts because they're a jack of all trade. Whereas this right here, I can see it breaking down immediately. So I have my pressure washer here, and I kind of want to emphasize something. You don't have to have a pressure washer to do this kind of stuff. You can do this with a normal hose, with a garden hose attachment that creates a nice fan. You just need a little bit of pressure, but not a ton of pressure. Once you're letting the chemical do the work, we're really just kind of rinsing the stuff off. Let's go ahead and rinse this off. Kind of hard to see on camera there, but I promise you that already looks a lot better. but you really just want to see this, don't you? So let's go ahead and rinse the hood off, then down to the bumper. I would say that that made that 80% better. And I didn't have to foam it. I didn't have to agitate it. Didn't have to do really anything like that. What I'm seeing left is just dirt. Bug gut remover is not going to just lift dirt off because again, it's targeting more organic materials that are in bug guts, not just dirt alone. So at this point, right, I still have to wash the car. So I'm still gonna take the wash mitt, take some soap and go through and wash it, but that's when I'm done. I'm gonna call that good. We've removed the bug gut safely and effectively, and I'm happy with that. So same process as before. We don't have to foam it. I could just do it with soap and water and just wash it like normal in a bucket, but I'll throw some foam on it just because it looks nice. Let's go ahead and wash this front area here. Yeah, this feels so much better. That side just felt like I was just gliding over just a bunch of stuff and it didn't feel very good. This actually feels quite nice. So, and I'm gonna cut it right there in the middle though, because I wanna show you guys the difference because both sides now have been washed with a wash mitt and soap, but this side's gonna look a lot better. Worth every penny, honestly. I did the same process. All I did different was I pre-sprayed with a bug remover. Massive difference. So here we are sitting back down in front of our dirty yet clean side because we've already gone through and washed this, but we're still left with bug guts. So how do we go about safely removing these? So let's take a step back and revisit another technique that you can really do anywhere, anytime. And it only takes a couple products. So the one product is this stuff right here. And if you're into detailing products, you may already have this. This is called Optimum No Rinse. It's a rinseless wash that is heavily diluted that does a great job at encapsulating and emulsifying certain dirt and particulates on the surface of your vehicle. We are going to use this in conjunction with another product. And the reason for that is that this right here provides a safe lubricant for the Ultra Clay Scrubber. This is a partial clay scrubber, partial bug scrubber. On the back side here, you have a very safe jersey microfiber material that's meant for removing bug guts. And in any case that this is not powerful enough to remove those bug guts, you flip it over to the clay side and you use this side because this will be powerful enough to remove that. So what we're gonna do is grab ourselves a bucket of water. You could put a gallon in it, 2 gallons, 3 gallons, whatever you wanna do. We are gonna take our Ultra Clay Scrubber, and then from there, we're gonna take our Optimum No Rinse, and we're gonna dilute it at clay lube dilution, which is technically 1:28:1, not the traditional 2:56:1. So for that, I have roughly 2 gallons or so of water in here. I'm going to do 4 capfuls. Each capful is half an ounce. So we're gonna go bam, 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 and bam. Now, from here, I'm gonna grab myself an empty sprayer. Any sprayer's okay. Just grab one from under your cabinet. If you have one lying around, even if it's from an entirely different product, washed out with water, grab your sprayer, go down into that bucket that you just mixed up, and we are going to fill up this solution here. And we're gonna make sure that we fill it pretty much close to all the way. Now, what we have is a pre-treater as well as an actual kind of wash media agitator to remove those leftover bug guts and do it in the safest way possible. Meaning that there's really no way to scratch your paint. Unless there's still rocks on the surface and this paint is still very, very dirty, you're not gonna hurt anything. So what I'm gonna do, take my sprayer here and I'm going to pre-treat my areas with the rinseless wash. And if you are doing a rinseless wash in the first place, then you would just simply throw that clay scrubber in the bucket. Or if you're doing a soap and water wash, you could throw that clay scrubber in the bucket. But this is for people who don't realize they still have bug guts on their car that are hard to remove until after the fact, or they just want to do this at their own convenience. And then from here, we are going to grab our Ultra Clay Scrubber, give it like a partial squeeze here. And what we're going to do is take our bug scrubber material and begin lightly scrubbing. And when I say lightly, I'm basically just washing the car with this side of the material. And we've picked up a few other bugs here along the way, but what I'm finding is that even as I'm using this jersey bug scrubber material, it may be too soft. It may be too safe. It's not doing as good of a job, which again, why a bug remover makes a lot of sense from a chemical standpoint. But up here, I'm getting a little bit of removal, going through, kind of scrubbing along. And yeah, you know what? That's working pretty well up top here. I find that the jersey bug scrubber material works the best on fresh bugs Like if they're fresh, like within a day or two, it just melts them right off. But if it's been sitting there for a week or so, or longer than a week, you might need to flip it over to our clay side. Taking this to example right here, we have some bug guts that are just really caked on. Like I'm scraping this away with my fingernail and it's kind of hard to remove. So I'm going to grab my pre-spray again, soak this down, and now I'm just going to essentially clay the front of the vehicle. But this is a very safe clay, meaning that this clay is not going to mar, it's not going to scratch. I'm going to go ahead and douse it, make sure it's plenty wet. So you're going to get a little bit wetter here. Make sure we got a lot of lubrication. And then now I'm going to go through and just clay the rest of that off. And guess what? It is coming off, and it's coming off beautifully. So go through, give this a good clay. So this right here, this bad boy has been stuck on there. I mean, it is stuck. I'll spray this, take the bug scrubber material, I'll scrub. Not really coming off, right? It's still pretty on there. Take that, take our clay side, that is now gone. Feels nice and smooth. Feels exactly how it should. This stuff is caked. And when I say caked, I mean it is caked. So outside of having a chemical break this down, it's always gonna be some type of form of physical agitation. But I could imagine that people would probably get kind of frustrated if they didn't have the right materials or the right tools. They would probably start taking their fingernail, or they might take a plastic razor blade or a Scotch-Brite pad or something like that and end up doing significantly more damage. So let's go ahead, throw this back into our bucket, and then we'll grab our drying towel. So for this, I'm just using a Rag Company FTW towel. And the reason why I'm using this towel is so I can mop up all of that extra lubricant that we were just using to get rid of those bug guts and just check my work. From here, I'll show you what extra product that you can add on top to prevent buildup like this when you're on a road trip in the future. So this trick right here will save you a massive bug gut headache in the future. And it's something that you should probably do before every road trip or before jumping into every heavy bug season. So if you find that you're going on a road trip, what I would recommend doing is, of course, going through and cleaning the car. Right after you clean the car, you're gonna add some type of ceramic spray sealant or quick detailer or something of that nature. What we're looking for is anything that provides slickness that changes the surface tension of the front of your vehicle. Because what we're wanting to do is not hit bugs, smash them, kill them, and have them bake in. We would like to hit bugs and ideally have them kind of ski off the front end of the vehicle without necessarily splattering. And if they do splatter, then that's okay because we've laid down a base layer of protection that changes the way that the paint feels, meaning that chances are those bug guts aren't gonna embed themselves deep enough to make it a headache like we just had to deal with. For this, I'm gonna use Armor Detail Supply ceramic spray sealant for my example. What I'm gonna do is take this product right here, go ahead, mist the front end. We don't have to go crazy. This is not a full-on, SiO2 ceramic application. This is simply me just spraying on some product, taking my towel here, another FTW, and wiping it off. That's it. This is not complicated, but it's going to, again, save you so much time with future bug gut accumulation. From here, we're good to go. This thing is ready to hit the road again and ideally not pick up as much accumulation as it did the first time. Ooh, that's smooth. As always, we hope that this video was helpful for everybody watching, and if you're interested in picking up these products for yourself, we've linked them down below in the description, including G-Technic Bug Remover, Ceramic Spray Sealant, and the Ultra Clay Scrubber to make life easy in your next bug gut dilemma. If you guys loved the video, please make sure you give us a big thumbs up and subscribe down below for more, and stay tuned for more videos right here at The Rag Company. Thanks for watching.